So, guys, I've got a question regarding this whole Chidima situation. Just want to know, is Uchidima really a victim, or is she a beneficiary, of a fraud? Fine. From what we know, or allegedly from what we know, is that she came in this country, South Africa, illegally. Her parents committed fraud working with Home Affairs officials. She got the identity document and citizenship, and benefited by being a citizen of this country, like South Africa. Fine. It was not her fault. I understand that. It's the parents' fault. About committed a fraud. Then fine. Obviously, South Africans retaliated when she competed Miss South Africa, because she didn't represent. First, because number one, everything about her whole life is a fraud. And number two, she doesn't stand, what she doesn't represent South Africa, or whatever, that she stands for nothing. She doesn't represent what we as South Africans would want for us to represent us. Anyway, she went to Nigeria. Even in Nigeria, she was given, the crown to become Miss Nigeria. Then after that, she went on, to Mexico. She was also given a crown to become what you call the second runner-up, or whatever, or first runner-up. But yeah, the second person, she was just given a runner-up position. But now, she's in Nigeria. But njengoba ese Nigeria nje, she's still speaking about South Africa. South Africa this, South Africa that, or talking badly about South Africa. You are in Nigeria now. You've won the crown. You've been given what you want, what you wanted. So why can't you work there in Nigeria? Be the voice for the Nigerians, because I know Kuti, there are children there that are suffering, the people. Why can't you use your platform on empowering Nigerian children? Why are you still talking about South Africa when you are a fugitive? You've been given an opportunity. I'm sure you have sponsorship deals. You should be focusing on community development there in Nigeria or in other parts of Africa, because you will not be allowed to come back in South Africa. But you're still talking so badly about South Africa. You are in Nigeria now. Represent Nigerians. Use your platforms. Because another South African child had to suffer so that you could live a better life in South Africa without an ID. Fine, one of the home officials that committed fraud passed away, and another one was arrested in court. You and your parents fled the country, assisted by your own government. But now you are in Nigeria. People are suffering there in Nigeria. You've got a platform. You've been given, you've been given, an opportunity now. Obviously, it wasn't your fault that your parents committed a fraud, but where does the accountability start now? Because another child had to suffer for you to live a better life. You're still thinking about South Africa. Now you are in Nigeria. You should be focusing on empowering, the children there, the women there, the people there, with your platform. Use your platform to improve the lives of people there in Nigeria. Don't be talking about South Africa, because you're not coming in South Africa. You're not wanted back here in South Africa. Don't be speaking badly about South Africa, because you're not a South African, you're a Nigerian. So stay there in Nigeria, improve the lives of people in Nigeria.